Number 4, simplify the expression, and we've been given negative absolute value negative 17 plus absolute value negative 16 plus absolute value 24. And if we're simplifying this expression, we know we're going to have to use PEMDAS. And hopefully by now we're used to working with PEMDAS. This is the order of operations, so we have to deal with parentheses first. But the parentheses, the P here really means any grouping symbol. And as we looked at in number 3 and talked about in question 1, absolute value is a grouping symbol. So let's go ahead and simplify this expression, starting with our absolute values. So here we have negative. And what is the absolute value of negative 17? Well, that's just positive 17, right? So this negative here on the outside we brought down, and the absolute value of negative 17 is positive 17. And then we have plus. The absolute value of negative 16 is positive 16, so plus 16, and then plus. And the absolute value of positive 24 is positive 24. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in parentheses. And all I did was I put the absolute value in parentheses just to help us kind of see what's going on here, that it went from negative to positive. It went from negative to positive. And in this case, it was positive. It stayed positive. But to remain consistent, I also put this in parentheses. All right. So we're done with our P, our parentheses, our grouping symbols. I don't see any exponents here, so we can go ahead and get rid of our E. Multiply. Well, we do have this negative on the outside, which we're going to distribute through the 17. So a negative 1 times positive 17 is really a negative 17. And then we have a plus 16 plus 24. And so our multiplication is done. I don't see any division here, so we'll go ahead and cross out that D. Last, we have addition and subtraction, and we know that we do addition and subtraction from left to right. So we start at the far left, and as we work our way from left to right, whichever operation we come into contact with first is what we do first when we're dealing with addition and subtraction. All right, so negative 17 plus 16 is negative 1, and negative 1 plus 24 is positive 23. And so there we have it, number 4, positive 23.